everybody, Kaiden here, and today I have the BOBCATMINER 300, which is a really cool product because this is a cryptocurrency miner. More specifically, it mines helium tokens, or HNT. Now, I am not an expert at cryptocurrency or cryptocurrency mining, so this is just going to be my unboxing and as well as a quick overview of what is inside of the box of the BOBCATMINER 300. I'm going to be showing you my experience on the setup of the BOBCATMINER and as well as so you know what to expect when you set up yours. Now, this thing has a lot of cool contents inside, and as you can see here, it even says that it is how it works, easy as 1, 2, 3. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Okay, so here is the BOBCATMINER 300. Now, I am really excited to set this up because it seems like it should be a really quick and simple process. As you can see here, it even says on the box, as easy as 1, 2, 3. So let's go ahead and open this up and take a look at what is inside. Okay, so it looks like the first thing we have here is this quick troubleshoot guide piece of paper. So if you need help setting up your BOBCATMINER 300, you can refer to this little piece of paper here. Looks like we also have this warranty card as well. And underneath this little foam mat here, we have our contents for the BOBCATMINER 300. So we first have here this little pieces of hardware in case if you want to mount this on your wall. And it looks like we also have here our antenna holder. We also have our power plug and cable. And of course, we also have the main thing itself, the actual BOBCATMINER. I think there's some more things in here. We also have this little pin here to turn on your Bluetooth mode. And I am pretty sure there's just one more thing in here, and this is your antenna. Alrighty, so these are all the contents inside of the box. Now it's time to set it up. Alright, so I've went ahead and taken out all of our pieces from the bag, and let's go ahead and take a look at some of the items more in depth. So starting off here, we of course first have our main BOBCATMINER 300. Now this is actually pretty light, which is nice. And going onto the back of the BOBCATMINER, here is all of our ports. Now this first one right here, we have of course our antenna port, our Bluetooth button, which you just insert this little pin here to turn on the Bluetooth pairing mode. We're not going to be using these two ports for the setup here. And here's our Ethernet port. Now I'm going to be personally using a wired Ethernet connection because it provides a more stable connection, but you can of course always use this with your wireless internet. And we also have our power supply port here. So let's go ahead and start by connecting our little antenna port right here, and as well as our antenna. So these are of course protected by these little rubber covers. You just take them off like this. Okay, we have this little tie off here. And now we can go ahead and plug this in to our BOBCATMINER. Oh, there goes our antenna. And it looks like this just screws in right into here. And then there's this little nut that you have to just keep turning to have it be connected. Alright, so now that we have our wire connected here, we can go ahead and of course screw on our antenna. Now that we have our antenna screwed on, we can go ahead and of course plug in this port to the back of our BOBCATMINER, and when we are ready, we can go ahead and plug this in. And this just plugs in like so. Alright, we are now ready to go ahead and set this up. First, before we go ahead and power on our BOBCATMINER 300, we need to first download this Helium Hotspot app. Now we can go ahead and create our crypto wallet, and it'll generate 12 unique words for us, and these 12 words are very important. These are essentially the key to your wallet, and you want to keep these in a safe place. You can write them down or keep them somewhere very, very secure. Alright, now that I've written it down, we can now go ahead and confirm our words. And then next, we're going to set up a PIN code. So this PIN code is very important. It's almost like a two-factor authentication for your wallets. Okay, now we can go ahead and choose our hotspot model. We have the BOBCATMINER 300, so we'll go ahead and click that. And here are some helpful tips on placing your hotspot. Now, from what I heard and what I'm going to do is to make sure to put your miner right next to a window and up high because it'll have great coverage. And then also it shows here that you shouldn't hide it around in like a bookcase or underneath your bed. And then also here it says that buildings can affect the connectivity of your hotspot. And also that bug screens are not good for your Bobcat miner. And then now we can go ahead and power up our Bobcat miner. And then next we can go ahead and connect our Bluetooth. With the pin that we have, we push it into the back of our BOBCATMINER 300 for around 5 seconds. And now our Bobcat miner is turned on for Bluetooth. And then now we can go ahead and scan for our hotspot. Alright, there we go. It has found our Bobcat miner. Now we can go ahead and click on it and continue. Okay, and here is the Wi-Fi page. Now, I'm going to be using an Ethernet connection, which is a wired connection. It's more recommended for a stable connection, but if you don't have an Ethernet cable, you can always, of course, connect to your Wi-Fi wirelessly. And then finally, now we have to go ahead and set our hotspot location. So it'll ask for permission for your location. Then you just align the white waypoint with the blue one, and then it should be configured, and then we can go ahead and set our location. And then finally, we have our antenna set up here. Now, it already recognizes our BOBCATMINER 300, and then we just have to enter the height in meters. I'm on the second floor of my house, and so that is about 30 feet up, so I'm just going to be entering in 10 meters. And then here we have a location fee. Now, originally it would be $10 for our location fee, but since we already bought the BOBCATMINER 300, it is already included, so we can go ahead and register our hotspot. And now it'll take a little bit of time for the hotspot to register, but after that we can go ahead and go to wallets. It'll display your hotspot name and as well as the status of your hotspot. Alright everybody, so our hotspot has been registered. Now we just need to wait 24 to 72 hours for our hotspot to be synced, and then we can go ahead and start mining helium, which is really, really exciting, and I'm hoping to earn lots of helium from this. Now, if you're curious about a rough estimate of what your area would earn for a helium miner like this, there's a really cool website called helium.com. And now there's these little hexes that you can click on for your area, and it'll show all the Bobcat miners in that little hex. Now when you click on one, it just shows the information of what a Bobcat miner is earning, so you can get a rough estimate. You don't have to worry about your location being revealed either, because it just shows information about the Bobcat miner and its earnings. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review and my setup of the BOBCATMINER 300, and I hope this helped you guys at home also set up your BOBCATMINER 300 as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you guys give me a like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye!